Hello, dear children. Hope you're keeping safe and fine at home. Hope you have watched all the videos from this chapter till heating effect of electric current. Children, we have reached the end of the chapter electricity, and today we have to focus on the topic electric power. Children, in physics, power is a term that is related to the work that is done by a device per unit time. It is calculated using the equation power is equal to work by time or power is equal to energy by time. P is equal to W by T or P is equal to E by T. The SI unit of power is watt, and watt is expressed in joule per second. That is 1 watt is 1 joule by 1 second. So when an object does work, that means its energy is lost or dissipated, or we can say it consumes energy. So always an object that does more amount of work in a fixed time is said to have high power. Consider the example. Consider two devices A and B. The first device does a work of 200 joules in 20 seconds. So its power can be calculated using this equation 200 by 20, that is W by T, is we get it as 10 watt. And another device does the same amount of work, that is 200 joules, in just 10 seconds. So the power can be calculated as 200 by 10, that is 20 watt. So the meaning is 20 joule of work is done by the second device in 1 second, whereas the first device just does 10 joule of work in 1 second. So we can say the second device has more power than the first. So children, two things we have to note. See, in our houses we have different appliances which have different power ratings. So when we go to buy an appliance, we are paying according to the power ratings mainly. So a high power device will be always costly than a low power device, as it does more amount of work in unit time. And the second thing, when we say work is done by a device, the work is done to move the electrons, and the energy is consumed also to move these electrons in a particular device. So that is the reason, and it is for this energy that we are paying monthly to the electricity board. So let us just define. What is electric power? Electric power is defined as the rate at which electric energy is dissipated or consumed in an electric circuit. Children, now let us try to derive an expression or an equation for electric power. So we know the basic equation of power, that is P is equal to W by T, that is work done by time. And let I be the current that is flowing in time T, and let V be the potential difference across a circuit. So we will start with the equation W is equal to V into Q. That equation that is related to potential difference. So in the place of Q, we'll put IT, and hence we get W is equal to VIT. And this equation A, we are going to substitute an equation 1, and hence we get P is equal to VIT by T, and hence the final equation here is P is equal to V into I. So this is one of the important equations of power, because here we understand that power and current are directly proportional to each other. In the equation P is equal to VI, when we substitute for V from Ohm's law, we get P is equal to IR into I, that is P is equal to I square R. So here also we generalize that if resistance is constant for a circuit, power is directly proportional to I. And in this P is equal to I square R, if we substitute for I again from Ohm's law, we get P is equal to V by R the whole square into R, that is P is equal to V square by R. So this equation, if we just analyze, we can understand, or we understand that for a high power device, the resistance will be low if voltage is constant. Define 1 watt. We have the equation P is equal to VI. If power is measured in watt, voltage in volt, and current in amperes, then the unit of power, watt, can be defined as 1 watt is equal to 1 volt into 1 ampere. So what is 1 watt? 1 watt is the power of a device that carries 1 ampere of current when operated at a potential difference of 1 volt. Earlier we gave a definition of watt, that was joules per second. If 1 joule of energy is consumed or 1 joule of work is done by a device in 1 second, that is also 1 watt. Children, here are given some power voltage rating of some devices. A bulb which has a power of 60 watt and the household voltage 220 volt will draw a current of 0.27 ampere. A washing machine, power 3000 watt. Voltage that it uses is 220 volt and the current as a result becomes 13.6. So also you can see in the case of an immersion rod. So if we know the power and voltage of an electrical appliance, we can find the current that is drawn by it using the equation P is equal to VI. Other units of power. What is a small unit? So we have to use a little bigger unit for measuring electric power. So the practical unit of power is kilowatt and 1 kilowatt is 1000 watts. Besides these, we have many other units of power and some of them is horsepower, megawatt. 1 horsepower is 746 watt, whereas when megawatt is 10 raised to 6 watt. Children, we can calculate the electrical energy consumed by a device if we know the power of that device and the time for which that device is used. So we'll use the equation P is equal to E by T. From that we get electrical energy E is equal to P into T, or E is equal to PT. So if we take the power in watts and the time in hours, so the unit becomes watt hour. So what is 1 watt hour? 1 watt hour is the amount of electric energy consumed when an electrical appliance of 1 watt power is used for 1 hour. Children, you already know the SI unit of electrical energy, or the SI unit of energy is joule. So the commercial unit of electrical energy is taken as kilowatt hour. So what is kilowatt hour? 1 kilowatt hour is the amount of electrical energy consumed when a device of power 1 kilowatt is used for 1 hour. And there is a relationship between kilowatt hour and joule. So that is 1 kilowatt hour is 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joules. Children, this part we have learned in 9th standard. So we have to understand mainly the difference between kilowatt and kilowatt hour. Kilowatt represents power, whereas kilowatt hour represents energy. Watt represents power, whereas watt hour represents energy. So 1 kilowatt hour represents 1 unit of electrical energy. Now I just sample numerical. An electric geyser rated 1500 watt 250 volt is connected to a 250 volt line means calculate the electric current drawn by it, the energy consumed in 50 hours, cost of energy if each unit costs rupees 6. So first question, you have to calculate the current. So we have to use the equation I is equal to P by V. So we get the answer 6 amperes. Then electrical energy consumed in 50 hours. For electrical energy, we have to use the equation E is equal to P into T. And when we do, the power is given in watt. So we have to divide it by 1000 to get it in kilowatt. So here the energy becomes 75 kilowatt hour or 75 units. So each unit cost is rupees 6. So 75 unit, the cost is 75 into rupees 6. So we get rupees 450. Similar numericals you have done in 9th standard, children. Question was, show how will you connect 3 resistors of 6 ohm each to get an effective resistance of 9 ohm, 4 ohm. First one we did. The second one was the homework. So what was the answer that you got, children? The answer is this. 2 resistors in series and 1 in parallel. And hence you will get an effective resistance of 4 ohm. Children, second question was this. You had to find the RP. The value when you do, you will get it as 2.18 ohm. And the other 3, when you just do it in series, the answer is 10.18 ohm. Hope it is correct. The next question was, you had a mixed circuit, 2 were in series, the other was, the R3 was in parallel to R1 and R2. So first RS, we get it as 4 ohm. Then we have to do 1 by RP, that is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So we get it as 2 ohms. Children, this numerical we have to do assuming that the two resistors are equal. So the total voltage is shared by the two resistors equally. So 3 volt and 3 volt are the voltmeter readings, whereas the current is the same everywhere. So the ammeter reading is 4 ampere. Here both the resistors are in parallel. So in parallel circuits, the voltage is the same. So both the voltmeters across the resistors will have 6 volt as the reading. Whereas here in parallel circuits, the current is shared. Since the resistances are equal, the current will be equally divided in two wings. That is 2 ampere and 2 ampere will be shown in those ammeters. So that the total current I1 plus I2 will be 4 ampere, that is shown in the upper ammeter. Thank you, children.